Hello, welcome to Margaret's Storytime. Today, we're going to hear the story of the ant and the grasshopper. This story comes from Aesop's fables. Aesop was a storyteller from ancient Greece who created many wonderful stories to teach us lessons about life. He lived a long, long time ago, and his stories are still loved by people all around the world. Are you ready? Let's dive into our story. Ant and the Grasshopper, Aesop's fable. Once upon a time, during a bright and sunny summer, a grasshopper sang and played all day long. He enjoyed the warmth and the abundance of food. Nearby, an ant was working tirelessly. The ant carried grains of food back to her nest, preparing for the cold winter months ahead. The grasshopper laughed at the ant and said, "Why do you work so hard? There's plenty of food now. Come and relax with me." The ant replied, "I'm preparing for winter. When the snow comes, there will be no food left to gather." But the grasshopper ignored her advice and continued to enjoy the moment. When winter arrived, the ground was covered in snow. There was no food to be found anywhere. The grasshopper, cold and hungry, realized he had not prepared for the season. He went to the ant's nest and begged for food, saying, "Please, dear ant, I'm starving. Can you spare some food for me?" The ant looked at the grasshopper and said, "All summer I worked hard while you played. You should have thought about winter and prepared like I did." With a heavy heart, the grasshopper realized his mistake. Now that our story is over, let's take a moment to think about today's tiny tales. What was your favorite part? And what did it make you think about? So remember, just like the ant, it's important to plan ahead and work hard. If we only enjoy the present without thinking about the future, we might face problems later. Here's a little question to think about. If you were the grasshopper, what would you have done differently? And how do you think the ant felt when the grasshopper asked for help? Tell someone close to you, and maybe you can talk about why. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was so much fun to share this story with you, and I can't wait to bring you more magical tales very soon. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to subscribe for more. There are many more stories waiting to be told here at Margaret's Storytime. See you next time.